Within this lecture, we will discuss adding multiple animations, as you can see here on the right, to one shape. If you downloaded, unpacked and prepared the resources, there will be a folder called Animation. I'll open the folder with the animation part and I'll just double click to open this file. Now the dark slides will always show you what you need to do, and the white slides is the place where you work. Here you'll try to practice and emulate what I did within this lecture. A quick note before we dive deeper. I'd like to touch on the differences in the Mac version so every user can benefit equally from this course. On the Windows version, we have animation options here on the top right side, or if we double click on an individual animation, we have the delaying options, trigger options, individual effect options, and animation options. This will all come later. What I wanted to actually inform you about is that on the Mac version, it's slightly different, but we have the same functionality. Within this animation pane, we have the effect options, the timing options, which include the duration and delay, the trigger and text animations here on the right side, where we can expand and collapse individual segments. Hopefully Microsoft will make the Mac version and the Windows version in the future completely alike, but until they do, we have to use this panel and these options on the right side. On the first lecture, you need to apply 3 animations to this one object in the middle. As you can see, I've used the fly-in animation. We can move the mouse here to see what animation I've applied, and I've added multiple animation onto this one object. You can see this icon informs you that multiple animations are stacked on top of each other. So let's finally work. Alright, go to the second slide. You can watch the lecture and do this later, or try to work along. I will select the first object and I will insert a fly-in animation to it. You can see it flew from the bottom, so I'll change the effect options of this fly-in animation. These are effect options that can be changed, and I will select them from left. Alright, now I want to add another animation on top of it. In my case, since I use the Windows version, it is made by clicking on Add Animation and then adding, for example, the pulse animation. If I'm not mistaken, in PowerPoint for Mac, you need to deselect the animation, which is basically deselecting the object, clicking on it again, and you can apply the next animation on top of it. For the Windows version, I've applied 2 animations to this one object. I want to place another animation on top of it. I'll go to Add Animation again, and this time I will select Fly Out. The red animations represent the exit animations. You can see by default it again goes to the bottom, but I wanted it actually to fly out to the right side. Effect options to right, and okay, I've applied 3 different animations to this one object. In the next lecture, I want to show you how to change the way the animation plays and the duration and delaying. If you don't know much about animations yet, don't worry, I will explain everything step by step so you can follow along. See you in the next lecture, I will wait there.